Hey man, what's good, gang? How y'all doing? Good. Doing good myself, man. Doing good myself. If you clicked on this video, then I really appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
It means a lot to me. But more importantly, you yourself want to get into 2D animation. Maybe even inspired by TV, anime, cartoons, maybe some content creators, whatever the case may be, bro. You could be searching for your purpose in life and finally found it, bro.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose.
Regardless of what it is, I just want to give some tips on how to get started, what to look out for on your adventure. And you may be wondering who I am. Who is this random dude I'm about to start listening to? Well, I'm Press Dude. I've been animating for almost 3 years now. The majority of my work is anime based and action oriented. Now, I am not at all a professional at this, but I do have my experience, so I just came on here to just share what I've been through when I started out. So let's get straight into it, man. So you finally decided to take on one of the most difficult mediums of art, 2D animation. You start researching what you need to get started, like what kind of software to use, how much drawing skill you need, what type of equipment to buy. You might spend all your potential animation time just researching. And bro, do not do this. This is the very thing that stops a lot of beginners from trying anything new that takes some type of extra effort they may not be used to. If all you do is research what to do and how to do it, then you're gonna end up over-informing yourself, which causes a lot of stress and anxiety. You'll end up getting so pressed from all this information, you'll start saying things like, "Bro, I don't think this is for me, man. This is too complicating, bro. I ain't doing all that." This is what we like to call excuses. Your brain will try to cope with the overwhelming amount of information you just force-fed yourself and find ways to not apply any of that knowledge. And if you didn't know, learning is something that actually causes pain. So no matter what new skill you try to pick up, learning it will almost always find you some way to be like, "This is too hard, man." So instead of spending so much time researching, I recommend to just do it.
Do it!
Grab a character you like or an object. A good method to start out with is the bouncing ball technique and just go crazy. No excuses, no questions asked. And to be clear, I don't mean not to research at all. I actually recommend maybe 1 or 2 basic tutorials before getting started. But after that, download a free program. There's plenty out there, and even I'll use a free one. Don't worry about equipment too much. You can even start on a mobile device and start drawing. Because you may have heard this before, but there is no greater teacher than experience itself. Going in with just a few tutorials under your belt is a really good way to learn the process passively. You'll be able to determine if 2D animation, or even animation in general, is the right thing for you without clouding your thoughts from secondhand knowledge. When you've actually gone and done it, this is when an excuse becomes a self-determined fact, like, "Hey, I don't have the patience for this. Drawing the same thing over and over again is boring. 2D animation is not for me." This is perfectly fine. Animation is not for everyone. It requires crazy amounts of time and patience for only a few seconds of rough animation, which turns off most people. Which I respect, since you shouldn't continue to do something that requires so much passion and dedication if you don't actually enjoy it. So watch a couple YouTube tutorials, maybe like one on the basics of animation and then the other one on how to use your program, and then just go for it, man. This last thing I want to talk about is something that can either motivate or demotivate new animators depending on the person. This is what I like to call self-power scaling. If you're not a part of the anime community or you just don't know what this is, power scaling is basically when you take fictional characters' feats and accolades, then compare them to see which character is stronger. The reason I'm calling this self-power scaling is because we, as humans, passively compare our strengths and weaknesses with others. For some new animators, this can make you lose motivation and completely give up, as you see your work pales in comparison to professionals or others who have a lot of experience. If you see legendary animators like Nakamura or Naotachi Shida and get demotivated because you try so hard but can't even mimic a fraction of their skill, you got to remember that they've been in the game for a very long time. They've already worked countless amounts of hours to get to where they are now. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they began drawing in the womb. So don't let that be an excuse to give up and think, I'm not good enough. Instead, let their skill inspire you and remind you of what you could potentially become along your animation journey. You never know who the next upcoming legendary animator could be. It could be you, bro, just saying. So, do you need to watch a billion YouTube tutorials? No. Do you need to build a certain drawing skill level? No. Do you need the most expensive equipment? No. If you really want to start animation, don't worry about the details, just jump straight into it. Like, I know I'm not being too specific on 2D animation itself. This kind of applies to anything. But like, literally, if you're not playing the game, how are you going to get better? You're not going to get better. So just do it. Like, just jump into it, no questions asked. If you made it to the end of the video, bro, I appreciate you for watching the whole thing, bro. It means a lot, man. This is a new kind of thing. I never tried doing this before. Let me know in the comments if it works. Let me know what I need to change. Criticize how I'm talking. Maybe I'm too monotone. I don't know, man. Just let me know. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe it's not for me. I don't know, but like I said, I won't know until I try. You feel me? So thanks for watching, and have a blessed, chill day, man. Peace.